25 Best GameCube Sports Games.
For the drop of the puck.
Number 25, NBA Street. NBA Street is one of those rare games that is simply addictive. Even after you've gone through the city circuit mode or the hold the court mode, you'll find yourself constantly trying to break the records either you or your friends set for individual courts.
For the drop of the puck.
Number 24, NHL 2K3. Fans who've been complaining about hockey games being too arcade-like can rejoice. The GameCube version of NHL 2K3 is hurt somewhat by its lack of online support. But if you don't have an Xbox, then don't let that dissuade you from picking up this otherwise excellent game.
That should pump up the crowd. Detroit goes.
And after that display,
Number 23, Fight Night Round 2. There's a lot to like about Fight Night Round 2, most obviously an involving boxing mechanic that allows you to be creative in your approach. As a sequel to the well-received Fight Night 2004, the game improves on many aspects of its predecessor and ends up as one that will continually challenge your skills the longer you play it.
Off of boxing. Right, skillfully countered with a haymaker. Sweet move. Oh, and he...
Number 22, Tony Hawk's Underground. The core gameplay is still extremely entertaining, and some of the new additions, like being able to get off your board and execute wall plans, do make for some interesting new possibilities. All things considered, Tony Hawk's Underground is another great installment in the franchise. Number 21, Aggressive Inline. Aggressive Inline is a success on several levels. The large number of goals in the game vary in difficulty, giving new players something to do while not skimping on the difficulty. It also manages to take the gameplay and design concepts that have worked well in the past games and give them enough for a facelift to make the game feel new. Number 20, SSX Tricky. SSX Tricky for the GameCube features little to no improvements on the PS2 version, but that doesn't keep it from being a blast to play. The gameplay is hectic, the new trick system adds substantial depth, and the overall production is top-notch. If you're looking for a snowboarding game for your GameCube, it's hard to go wrong with SSX Tricky.
Base is empty with one out.
Number 19, MVP Baseball 2004. Assuming you do decide to pick up a copy of MVP Baseball 2004, you'll likely be satisfied no matter which version you get. The core fundamentals are spot on, the variety of options and control choices is spectacular, and the presentation totally draws you into the experience of being front and center at an actual ballpark that's filled with screaming fans.
Garcia gathers the grounder. Here's the game's first batter, David X.
Number 18, MVP Baseball 2005. EA Sports has simply taken the previous game, improved it in myriad ways, and then tacked on a few new features to make the end result that's much more appealing. The bottom line is that if you're looking for a realistic and feature-rich baseball video game, you can't go wrong with MVP Baseball 2005.
This pitcher has really good command of all of his pitches, and he rarely walks anybody.
That one's high and deep, going.
Number 17, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005. From strictly a bullet point perspective, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005 is a more full-featured game than the previous game, and it still stands as one of the best games of golf for the GameCube. However, many of its improvements over the previous game feel kind of incremental, and owners of PGA Tour 2004 shouldn't necessarily rush out to get it.
Four iron's a good choice here.
Number 16. NBA Street V3. NBA Street V3 offers a fantastic amount of content, from tons of unlockables and customizable options in the single-player game to the addition of smooth online mode. If you're a fan of basketball, you owe it to yourself to check out NBA Street V3, which is the king of the court as far as arcade basketball games go.
What? Does that make you feel big or something?
Number 15. NCAA Football 2005. Overall, NCAA Football 2005 offers a fine overall package and should appeal to just about any hardcore college football fan. The new home field advantage and completion ratings do a lot to give the game a true college sports feel, and the core gameplay has evolved to a satisfactory degree as well.
Single set backfield. They'll throw on first down. He's going left.
Number 14. NBA Street Volume 2. While it may have a little too much in common with the previous game in the series for some of the more casual NBA Street fans to swallow, NBA Street Volume 2 is a great game. Any fan of basketball who isn't necessarily sold on the complexities of your average NBA simulation will find plenty to love here.
Put a stop on him. In fact, put a stop sign on him. A red one, right on his...
Number 13. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. While fans of the previous games will find the redesigned career mode a little foreign at first, it definitely makes for a longer game with a lot less repetition than you saw in previous installments. In short, anyone with even a remote interest in either the genre or the real-life sport should get this game as soon as possible.
You did a good job.
Number 12. NFL 2K3. NFL 2K3 delivers just about everything a football fan could want. There's a deep franchise mode, the gameplay is excellent, and the ESPN license has been integrated quite well. Furthermore, the Sega Sports Challenge provides the game with a competitive element that adds replay value to the title.
Decent field position.
First and 10.
Tight end is lined up left side.
Number 11. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004 offers such a complete package, it almost seems like EA is painting itself into corner. With the sheer number of courses available, the variety of gameplay modes offered, and the overall polish of the presentation, there just doesn't seem like a lot of room for improvement for Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005.
In the trap now, are we? Fair enough.
David.
Bad news, McCord.
Number 10. Madden NFL 2005. This entry in the Madden NFL football franchise delivers solid gameplay while tightening up mechanics and visuals. The biggest additions are the new hit stick and defense hot routes, both of which offer new strategies during play. The new mini-games and other small adjustments made this the most refined Madden title available on GameCube.
Westbrook is the deep back. He'll pass on first down.
Number 9. Madden NFL 2002. This entry in the Madden NFL football franchise was a launch title for the GameCube, bringing sports action to players on day one. Football fans can enjoy a great selection of modes, including quick play, a full season, and tournaments. The jump to GameCube hardware presents great graphics and thrilling gameplay, making this a solid purchase for any football faithful.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Number 8. NCAA Football 2004. This entry in the NCAA Football franchise brings the excitement of college sports directly to your console. The new College Classics mode puts players on the field in some of the most important games of college football history. Improvements have also been made to the ball handling and AI opponents, updating the gameplay for a better experience.
Wants to throw outside, and he can't hang on to it.
The draw.
Number 7. Madden NFL 2003. This entry in the Madden NFL franchise adds a few excellent game modes and tightens up the gameplay over previous entries. Longtime fans will undoubtedly appreciate the expansive franchise mode, which lets you control the simulate multiple seasons with your very own NFL team. Generally speaking, this football game has more than enough content to keep you playing for hours.
Be surprised to see some sort of play pass to build off that big game.
And we're all tied up.
Number 6. NBA 2K2. This entry in the NBA 2K series delivers exciting on-the-court action, both in professional arenas and street courts. There are a plethora of game modes to select, including exhibition, season, playoffs, and franchise modes. If you're looking for fun sports gameplay on your GameCube, this is one title that gets the job done.
One nice crossover, Bob. Check it out. He gets the defense off balance, then quickly changes direction.
You can see he got the defender moving the wrong way. He never stood a chance and...
Number 5. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003. This entry in the Tiger Woods PGA Golf franchise adds a bunch of new characters, 12 fantastic courses, and some great modes of play. Players can also take on the Tiger Challenge, facing off against a variety of fun characters in one-on-one competitions. This is a great golf title for players of all skill levels, so start swinging.
Raiders use a four-man front here.
Number 4. NCAA Football 2003. This entry in the NCAA Football franchise brings the excitement of college football directly to your GameCube, complete with cheerleaders, real teams, and deep mechanics. Players can dive headfirst into the expansive Dynasty mode, which offers endless amounts of options and fine-tuning. Any fan of college football will have a blast with this exciting representation of school sports.
10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. That was some kind of...
Number 3. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. This entry in the franchise introduced a few new game mechanics to utilize. The new revert option allows you to keep a combo going longer, and new hidden combos encourage players to skate over all obstacles in the level. This fantastic title gives players an infinitely replayable sandbox of skateboarding fun, so pick this one up if you haven't. Number 2. Madden NFL 2004. This entry in the series continues its dominance as the best football game on the market, with realistic graphics and intense gameplay. This version adds the new owner mode, allowing players to take even greater control over their custom franchise. Players can also hone their skills in the training camp mode, which contains a handful of fun rules to practice with.
Under pressure, surveying the field. Rolling right, gets rid of it. With the catch.
Number
1. SSX 3. This third entry in the SSX snowboarding franchise sends players flying downhill, flipping and tricking off massive jumps, and performing amazing air maneuvers. For the first time, players can freely ride around the mountain, exploring courses at their leisure. All in all, there's tons of content to enjoy in this awesome snow sports title.
I'm gonna give you a smack, Jack! Why don't you just chill out?
This is right on it.